Hey guys, welcome to today's Vehicle Visionary. Today I'm at Land Rover of Shreveport, and we're going to take a look at this Indus Silver Land Rover Range Rover Evoque. And just a quick look at the ebony interior, and when you either push the button on the door handles or you use the remote, which I will show you that real quick, as you'll see, or as you already saw, basically the door handles are presented to you. Kind of a nice little feature there, just a little touch of elegance. And this is the ebony interior, and even though I don't have the shade open yet, I will in just a little while. You do have a panoramic sunroof up there. This model does feature 20-inch wheels. And as you can see, you've got the black accent, whether it's the trim or the color of the roof right here, which really I believe sets this off. It's a very nice combination between the Indus Silver and the black. And just taking a look here at the grille, the upper and lower grille, you do have an air curtain right here that actually is functional. That does go all the way through. In fact, I can show you where that actually comes out right there inside of the fender, and that's going to help improve aerodynamics and reduce drag. So that's what's going to ultimately help you to get good gas mileage with this particular model. Of course, when you do lock the doors, you'll see locking the interior, you do have the power folding side view mirrors. And just a quick walk around here to the rear of the vehicle so you can see exactly what we've got here. The P250 SE model is what we're looking at today. And I will open the rear cargo area here, and you do have a removable cargo cover, but that is there if you need it. And of course you have the rear seats that you can fold down to maximize your cargo space. And let me see if I can do this. A little bit hard to do this one-handed, but there, as you can see, at least half of it, there is your spare tire and all the tools to replace that if you ever need to. Just have a couple of tow hooks right here that come with the vehicle. Again, something I hope you never need, but it's nice to know that it is there if you do. And also a 12-volt power outlet, and of course you could get an adapter to turn that into a USB port if it was something you wanted to do. And of course it is a fully powered lift gate, so as you can see, just lowering that down real quick. And just a real quick note about the rear here, of course you do have the rear roof spoiler right here. As you can see, there is a rear window wiper, and as you can see, this roof line really tapers down quite a bit, and you might wonder how difficult it may be to see out of that from the driver's seat as far as the rear view mirror goes, but I'll show you the perfect solution that is available on this model that makes that so much easier. Just taking a quick look here at the rear passenger door. Of course, this is identical on both sides, and as you can see, you've got the black trim right here, also a decent sized door bin. Storage on the rear of the seats, and if you wanted to lower these seats to maximize your cargo space, you have a release there. Same thing on the other side, just so that you can kind of see what's there and how to do it. Very easy to do. Of course, you do have the armrest with the cup holders right there, and of course you do have your dual zone climate control. In this model, there is no control back here for the climate, so you just have air blowing and it's adjusted in the front, so that makes it dual zone instead of tri-zone. And a 12-volt power outlet right there that, of course, with the proper adapter, you obviously can turn that into a USB port. And there is your panoramic sunroof, as you can see, nice and large, a very nice view for your rear seat passengers. Making our way into the front seat, of course, very similar door panel to what we saw with the rear doors. One exception though, you do have seat memory available on this model. In fact, you have 3 different settings for that, for the driver and passenger side. And just a quick look here, of course, you do have a little pass-through here. Take a look at the driver's side door, basically what we saw on the passenger side. One thing I didn't mention earlier is you do have the cold climate convenience package. Not something we really need in Northwest Louisiana right now, but if you do need it, it is available. And it includes not only a heated steering wheel, but a heated windshield with heated water jets, so that you can help de-ice your windshield very easy on those freezing mornings. Something we could actually take advantage of if it got cold enough to freeze here in Northwest Louisiana, because it is so humid here. In fact, it's almost so humid that you basically feel like you're being baptized 100% of the time. And essentially what you have here is the same interior you have in other Range Rover models, such as the Velar and the Range Rover Sport. Just a quick look around. Of course, you have your steering wheel mounted controls where you can push menu here and go through a lot of different features and functionality depending on what you want to do with the vehicle. And I'm just arrowing to the right or to the left, just doing that right there, just so you can see. And when you get ready to select something, let's go over here a little bit further. Then you're going to use the up or the down arrows accordingly, depending on where you need to go. Just a very, very nice and easy system to learn. A lot of great information here. I'm not going to cover all of that, but here's what we have as far as the infotainment screen goes. You've got all your navigation and all that kind of stuff there. And if you want to change the background color, you're going to do that right here. And we'll go back to the white because I think it's a little bit easier to see on the camera here. And you can also change the angle of the top screen. So if I wanted to increase that and bring it further forward, I would use the plus, or if I want to bring it back, depending on the angle that you like or need, depending on the glare, I'm gonna bring that all the way up. All you do is just hold those down. It's really that simple. And of course, you can go in and make a lot of changes to your different settings. Hit the back button right there and go back. You can get back to settings, but just so we can see what's there, hit one more thing. Settings right there. As you can see, here we go. Quite a few things. If you go into general, of course, that's going to open up a few more settings right there. And of course, as you scroll over, there are a couple of different screens here. As you can see, you have Bluetooth, voice commands. Of course, going back is just as simple as hitting the back button, or you can just hit the home button, depending on what you want to do. And here on the lower screen, of course, everything very easy to work through and navigate. Climate here. And if you need to adjust the fan speed, you just click that little option right there on the screen and you can adjust the fan speed accordingly. And of course, it has dual zone climate control. That's going to go back to where you can change the passenger side climate if you want to. Of course, you do have heated seats here. Not heated and cooled, heated only, so we definitely don't need that today here in Northwest Louisiana. But as you can see, it is available on both the driver and passenger seats. And the vehicle, of course, has multiple driving modes depending on what you might want to do. If you find yourself in a situation where you need a specific driving mode, of course, you can come in here and select it. Very, very easy to do. Tell me in the comments, guys, what would you do with one of these models, with the Evoque? Would you take it off-road? Would you take it in sand? Would you take it in the mud? What would you actually do with it? Kind of interested to know about that. And of course, you do have the very easy to use shifter right here, and you can move that over as I did to the left right there, and then you can actually gear up or gear down depending on your situation. Of course, you also have your beverage holders right there, and you have the little two separate openings here for the console, and as you can see down there, USB ports, another 12 volt, and you do have a slot for a memory card right there. And I just wanted to cover one more thing. Remember I talked about seeing out of that rear window? Right up here, there is a camera. Let me show you exactly what that is all about. Hop inside here. This is the rear view mirror, of course. And like I was saying, sometimes it's hard to see out of that rear window because of the angle of the roof back there. But reach under here, and there you go, problem solved. It's a clear sight rear view mirror, and there's a button right here. See that? You can adjust the brightness of the mirror. You can also push that button again and adjust the angle depending on what you need to be able to see and what's going on behind you. And so very, very nice and very, very convenient. So I want to thank my friends here at Land Rover of Shreveport for loaning me this model for the day, and all of you for being kind enough to take the time to watch. If you have a particular vehicle you want to see me feature here, guys, make sure to let me know down in the comments, and I will definitely do everything I can to make that happen. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.